Are you looking for some Halloween fun that's more magical than spooky? You can have a fun-filled day with princesses, superheroes, and some cute and cuddly and, well, depends on your definition of cuddly critters.
Yes, Amanda Winters, founder and lead animal specialist from Once in a Wild, is here to show us what you can expect from them from the upcoming Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest, which is over at the San Antonio Botanical Garden next weekend.
Yes, we're looking forward to it.
So you're going to have a lot of these animals there and a whole lot more, right?
Absolutely. We're going to have some furry friends as well as feathery friends and creepy crawly friends too. Something for everybody.
And of course, there's going to be superheroes and you come in costume. It's going to be a great time. More on that in a second. But first of all, who are we going to meet first? We are going to meet
indeed.
this guy right here.
Look at somebody is craving for attention, but we'll start with Steve right there, who you were petting.
Posing? Is that tail like a pinky up in the air?
Very proper.
It's so proper right now.
Well, you know, bearded dragons are known.
Bearded Dragon magazine.
He looks beautiful, but you know, bearded dragons are known for their body language. Did you know?
Really?
What is the tail?
I don't know what the tail means, but if he were to stand up a little straighter in the front and turn his beard black and start bobbing his head, that would tell you that he's not super happy and maybe sees another male in his territory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you said if they might fight, but if they're not.
If they don't want to fight, the kind of the one that doesn't want to really mess with the first one, he might give a little peaceful wave and say, no, thank you, I will just leave.
Okay. And then the girls might do that too. They'll go, hey, buddy, over here.
Yeah, that could also mean something different for the females. Like, hey, do you want me to stay around?
Like how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah.
All right.
Very expressive.
And now to my favorite.
Yes, absolutely. Everybody's favorite, the snake. So this is David Boa, you guys. David Boa, one of our most popular snakes. He actually is currently our largest snake in the collection, but he's not as big as he will be. And they're pretty sizable out in the wild as well.
And
how big is he right now?
I'm not really sure how much he weighs right now, but around 20 pounds, and he's around 5.5 feet long.
And you said the girls are bigger than the boys.
Girls are bigger than the boys. Female boa constrictors get quite large, and they actually give live birth to many babies at once. They need to be a little bit more hefty to be able to survive afterward.
And you said those that live birth, and also vipers, like rattlesnakes.
Vipers do as well.
So that's why the girls are bigger.
And girls are larger for rattlesnakes too. Did you know?
David Boa would win in a staring contest, right?
He would. So snakes really don't have eyelids. They have what we call spectacle scales over their eyes, which are clear, so they can see straight through them, but they never really truly blink. You are right.
Yeah. I realized
He's
I
so
wasn't
pretty.
blinking while I was watching him not blink.
Now the bullfrog.
You know, she's showing her best side in
turn
her
that for you?
opinion. Sure, you can help
there
me.
we go.
So this is Frances. She's an African, there she is. She's an African bullfrog. Beautiful, a little lazy Susan action there. She is an African bullfrog. We need one for her. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look how chunky she is. African bullfrogs are from Africa.
Okay.
And they only have 2 seasons in Africa where they're from, so kind of like the savannas of Africa. So during the dry season, so there's dry and the wet season, during the dry season they go underground and estivate or hibernate underground.
And you said, even though she's chunky right now, that's nothing compared to how big they can get,
That's right. African bullfrogs are actually one of the largest frog species in the world, and the males can get the size of a volleyball. They are huge.
And they play dad. They're Mr. Mom.
They do.
Right?
So one of my favorite dads in the animal kingdom, they're single dads. Mom will lay a whole lot of eggs in the water, as most frogs do. They lay their eggs in the water. And then she just says goodbye to the babies and leaves and has the rest of the year off. And dad actually stays around in the territory and guards all the eggs, all the tadpoles, and all the froglets until they're mature enough to survive on their own.
And if they run out of water, you said he's just digging for more water.
Yes, they have strong legs in the back and front a little bit too, and they can actually dig kind of like a trench to allow more water flow to go into wherever they are, or he can start digging down to make sure there's enough mud and water for them to develop into a frog.
Wow.
He's a great dad.
Mad respect.
This guy.
Yes, of course, Rango's back for Harry Potter season, of course. This is Rango, the Eurasian eagle owl. Is he an eagle or an owl? We will never know.
He's an owl, but you said they call him an eagle because he is so big. And
they are one of the biggest species of owl in the world, but the females are twice as big, just like the boa constrictor females are twice as big. Pretty cool.
And related, you said, to the great horned owl.
They are. They're in the same family.
Obvious there.
Yes, they are in the horned owl family, and they're like close cousins, but like the big Russian cousin from across the pond.
Okay, so I knew that their head's mostly ears, but you said they're kind of like out of kilter a little bit, so they can.
Yes, so they have big old eyes, but more little known than their eyes are their ears. Their ears are actually crooked. They have one ear up high and one ear down low, and that actually also gives them triangulation abilities when they bob their head around. Have you ever seen an owl kind of do the head bob dance? They're not really dancing, although it looks cute. They are actually listening and trying to triangulate sound for their prey.
Now, as far as hunting, you said he can take down something that's how
Pretty
big?
big. The record was 40 pounds that we know of for a female Eurasian eagle owl. He's gonna knock those flowers right over.
Oh, he's in the flowers.
Well, you know. They can get quite large for the females, up to 10 pounds. He only weighs 4. But if a 10-pound Eurasian eagle owl spots a deer that weighs 40 pounds, they can swoop over there and get the deer, eat all they can, and then fly away.
Don't forget, Bibbidi
Bobbidi Boo Fest is happening at the San Antonio Botanical Garden Saturday, October 28th. Of course, Once in a Wild will be there with petting zoos and several animals on display. And of course, a lot of characters that you love as well, including Harry Potter, princesses that you may know, plenty of photo opportunities. So be sure to attend and have a good time, family fun.
And of course, Once in a Wild, all year round, they come to schools and parties, everything like that.
Any event you would like.
Okay. Thank you so very
You're
much.
welcome.
Wonderful as always.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.